All right, Warezy, thanks so much for being so diligent and getting that detailed description in. I hadn't seen this play, and there's a lot to talk about here. Some of it is good, some of it is not so good, some of it is going to be repetition that you're already going to know, but just trying to emphasize a few points. The first point I wanted to go over was I wasn't really sure what the lineup was. I'm assuming Santos, or neither Santos nor Ryder Singh are our defense. So I think that's Riker is the strong side defenseman there. So I think you're a defenseman. So if you are a defenseman in this instance, we're maybe getting a little bit, impeding upon what Ryder Singh is going to do. So I don't know. Again, it's not terrible. It's not like it's the worst thing in the world for you to attack that lost face-off and get on that shooter really quickly. That's fine. Okay, you and Ryder Singh basically do the same thing. So the only thing I would say is maybe communicate a little bit, and you and Ryder could try to figure out who's going to get that puck. But again, I'd rather have both of you go than nobody go, right? So if we look at this, the other thing we're going to notice is that Santos sort of hesitates. Now, he kind of hesitates while you guys are immediate on puck drop. So you guys are great, doing the right thing. Santos kind of hesitates, and he ends up sort of waiting out there to see what's happening. I don't mind that. He's in the center of the ice. He's in a good position. If that puck did slide out to their point man number 2, I think he would be able to make a play on it easily. But again, I said this last night, look at that just cluster right there, just above the dot in the circle. I mean, it's just like everybody all just bunched together. Now, this is where we talk about puck luck and little bounces. You overskate the puck. It looks to me like Ryder Singh overskates the puck, and then somehow maybe their centerman is actually trying to pass it to his own guy, and he ends up passing it, and Smitty picks it up. Okay? So let me back up a moment and say the thing that I like, not really back up, but then focus back on you. The thing that I really like is once you recognize, even as a defenseman, that, we're going up ice, you don't hesitate and you turn up ice. I think there's a lot of other defensemen on this team and in this league who right there would let Ryder go, essentially. They would kind of say, well, I'm a defenseman, I need to kind of hang back. Maybe I saw you right here kind of peek a look at Riker. I think that's Riker, and realize, hey, I'm safe back there. We got one of our captains back there. He's a responsible, strong defenseman. We're good. I'm going up ice. Okay, so that was good. I like that. Activate, as we say for the defenseman. So then the next moment in time that I want to focus on is we're going to move away from you and Ryder for a second, and we're going to talk about this moment in time right here. Okay, and I want to show this to Smitty, and I want to show it to Santos as well. This is exactly what we're trying to do to the other team, and yet for some reason we brought it back to them. Okay, and I'll show you what I mean. Right here, before the pass comes, look at that. That's area pass all day long. It's not even an area pass. It's just slide it up ahead of him. And this guy's beat. His toes are pointing in the wrong direction. He's already sort of committed to come up and try to step up on Smitty, kind of like block him off. He's not even looking at Santos. And then he's got help back in the center with 2 back checkers, right? Who have now overtaken Ryder Singh. So, they've got their little box going, right? If we look at their box right here, like this, right? But man, I'll tell you what, if we were to just move that puck into this space, we're off to the races. Now, it worked out okay, okay? It worked out okay in that he was able to get you the puck. okay? And you're in fine position to get a puck. You're just not near in the position that Santos is, right? And so and this is not only for Smitty, this is for everybody. At this moment in time, I don't understand why it is that everybody seems to have this notion of there's a guy in front of me, I think I want to try to take him on, or I want to go to him, right? Even if he didn't pass it to Santos, even if he just started skating out towards the referee on that angle and let Santos cut underneath him, that's a better option, in my opinion, than making this pass. Now, there's a passing lane there. There's no doubt about it. And there's nothing wrong with the pass, okay? So just kind of put that in your thoughts as if you're the puck carrier of go with the easy play first. Go with the wide play first, right? Because there's more bodies in the middle of the ice. This is such an easy play to make, and we just don't make it. Okay, now we're going to go back to you here, okay? Now, we can talk about like why you weren't able to receive this pass a little bit, okay? And frankly, you didn't have two hands on your stick. And I understand that you're striding and that you're skating hard to try to get up ice. But at some point here, we've got to get a wide stance and we've got to get two hands on our stick, okay? And so if you did that, you kind of got into your attack position right here, you can maintain your speed, you can use your corkscrews, your little sculling of your feet, and your hands are now quiet, and you've got all kinds of options, okay? You didn't do that. Maybe you took your eye off it for a second. I don't know why this guy's making no attempt to really play you. He's just sort of drifting back. He's playing super passive. And the puck goes skittering towards the wall. Okay, now I want to talk about the rest of this play from here on out. So let's forget about why you did it. Let's just say it's happening. Right now, we've got to make sort of an on-off choice. And what I mean by that is we've got to make a choice that says, I can make an immediate play, or my best option is to immediately try to gain this puck and then go right into puck protection mode. Go into it with the idea that I'm not going to go and make a threatening offensive play. I'm not going to make a quick pass. I'm not maybe even going to go and charge down, try to take this player wide if they had better position. Because the puck skittered away from you. Not because you can't do it, because I see you do it all the time, especially when you're playing defense. Now, again, I've not seen you play wing, but I know that you're a shifty, confident puck carrier on the defensive side of the puck. Possession in our own zone. But in this instance right here, you've got to be thinking to yourself, off. Off as in, I'm no longer attacking. It's okay. It happens. It happens to the best players in the world, right? When you get into that mindset, when you get here and you're reaching for that puck and you're thinking, I've got to make a play, you won't do this then. You won't make this like, I have to make a play right now. I mean, we look over here, and I'm not saying that there's no pass to be made, and I'm not saying that there's no shot to be had, but a shot from above the circle and basically 4 feet off the wall with your backhand is generally not a shot we want to take, and it's a power play. I failed to mention that earlier. So it's a power play. You can see all four of their guys right there are coming back. Okay, so in this instance, there's no hurry, right? There's no hurry. Well, maybe there is. There's 1 second to go and they're a penalty. Okay, but even still, this guy's coming out of the box. We have an advantage in their zone right now. There's no need to rush this play, okay? And so really from here, what I'd like to see if I back it up like a frame or two is that right as you start to get your stick to it, your stick should be on the other side of the puck, not on the backhand side of the puck. You should be coming in and picking it up and swinging your hips around and walling that guy off to some extent. It doesn't have to be a full-on mohawk, but you just got to get the puck behind you, between. And I know you know this. I know you, I'm not telling you anything you don't know, okay? And then once you get that, you can assess the situation and say, I have it now. If this guy's on you, you know, like flies on shit, like coach says, you can always just take it to the wall. You could take it to the wall and start to work it in. You could turn back up and hit Ryder Singh, right? Or you could just pound it around the wall and let Santos come into it, right? There's a lot of things you could do, and really this little panic kind of, let me get this over there kind of thing, just, you know, it goes, as the British say about soccer, it goes begging. And this is where coach gets upset. And he gets upset because he thinks that you guys don't want to hold on to this puck because you're worried about getting checked. Okay, and I'm not saying that you are. I'm not saying that you're not. But if you watch this play at full speed, and you might have noticed it during the game later on or even before this defenseman that you're going up against doesn't look like he's that great a skater. He might be big, but he's not. It looks like he's kind of fumbling around and he's kind of just lurching over towards you, right? I just think right here, if you just slammed on the brakes and made a tight turn back up and let everybody go by you, let Ryder Singh come in the zone, let him maybe work down the wall and dish it off the wall behind you, right? So you kind of do something like this where you come around, work up like this, Ryder Singh comes in like this, and then you take it off the wall like that, and he skates into it and leaves this, you know, big galoot over there just standing there trying to figure out what to do. And then as you do that, you're going to notice that the players that are behind you are going to be far more, there's going to be a lot more options available to you then, right? Because by the time you pull up like this, Smitty's going to be in here, and Santos is going to be in here, and Ryder Singh's going to be here, and eventually you're going to get Riker to come up too, okay? So again, I don't think this is anything new to you. I understand that. You're a very intelligent player, but I hope it helps to take a look at this and start to realize that there are opportunities available to us if we just use that sort of, it's called binary. It's either a 1 or a 0. It's either on or off. It's two choices. Am I making a play right now, or am I going to hold on to the puck, delay maybe, or just wait and see what comes about, right? See what we end up getting from the rest of this play. Protect it, hold it, there's no rush. We're on a power play for one more second, but, right? Okay, hope that helps. Again, keep the stuff coming. I'm going to look at your other notes, but I think there's a bunch of little nuggets in there that should be good to digest. Thanks again.